You're dealing with geometric means, you set up a proportion, and we did proportions right before the school year left out. Whoever is the geometric mean goes kitty corner, and some people say catty corner, but I say kitty corner because they're cuter, goes kitty corner. So who is the geometric mean in this problem?
17.
The square root of 17. So we put him across from each other in a diagonal. You can put it over here and here too, but you don't, I don't. I just pick a diagonal. Now the other two numbers go in the other two places, and they said find B, so we don't know B, and A is 7, so we go ahead and put the numbers in. Okay, now when I cross multiply, this is a really, really, really good lesson. When you multiply a square root by itself, what is it equal to?
To the fourth? The thing inside of it?
Yes, it's the thing under the hood. So the square root of 17 times the square root of 17 is equal to what?
17.
Plain old 17. Does anybody know why?
Because the square root of 17 would be blank, whatever times whatever equals 17. So if you multiply the square root by itself, then you get
the number.
17.
Very good. The other way to look at it is that when I multiply the square root of 17, it's the square root of 17 times 17, which is the square root of 289, which is 17. Got it? Plain 17. Got it? Okay, so how do I leave the B alone here?
Divide by 7.
Divide by 7. And we get 17 over 7 equals B. So we've got, find the geometric mean. The x's go across from each other diagonally, because we need to find the geometric mean. The other two numbers go in the other two positions. X times x is x squared. X plus x is 2x. X times x is x squared. And then on your calculator, like I can show you how to, let's show you how to do it the long way, and then I'll let you do it on the calculator. But it's 2. I'm going to put all the whole numbers together, and then I'm going to put the radicals together, okay? What is 2 times 3?
6.
What is square root of 2 times square root of 2? Just taught you that. So x squared equals 12. But let's practice putting it in the calculator. I want you to put parentheses 2 root 2. Pull the cursor out and put a parenthesis, and parentheses 3 root 2. And make sure you can get a 12 on your calculator. Yes, if you look at your calculator again, your calculator gives you answers to problems sometimes. If you look at the square root button is right here above the x squared button. Many times on your calculator, the buttons that are put together undo each other. So if you ever forget, you can look at the calculator and go, oh, that must undo that. That must be the opposite of that. So if I square root both sides, and I get x equals the square root of 12, and technically the answer would be plus or minus, but we're not going to deal with the minus, because when we do geometry, it's not going to be minus, it's going to be the plus. We're in a positive world. So it's going to be 3 point something. So everybody do square root. And then the 12 is right there. You can hit second answer, and it brings down that 12 for you.
3.46.
And you're going to round to 2 places. 3.46 is the answer. So here you have the square root of 15 and the square root of 13. When you cross multiply the square root of 15 times the square root of 13, you're going to leave that number on your screen. It's going to be a long number. Just leave it on your screen. So here you have the geometric mean is what you're looking for. The x's go kitty corner, and then you've got the square root of 15 and square root of 13 across from each other. And x squared equals that 13-point long number, and then you square root both sides to get x, and you round it to 2 places for me.